Hi, how are you doing today? I'm just going to show you how to make some elderberry syrup, another great immune booster. First we're going to put 3.5 cups of water into the pan, like that. And you can start it, maybe medium-high heat. And then you have your elderberries. You can get your elderberries on Amazon. Frontier's a good brand, as well as is it Southwest? Or I'll type it in. But so I get mine on Amazon. Elderberries right here. It's dried elderberries. So you have that. This is 2/3 of a cup. So you just pour that in there. Then you have dried ginger, 2 tablespoons of dried ginger, 1 teaspoon of dried cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves. So I have all that right here. So it's easy. And you just pour it in. Then you get your spoon, you kind of mix it in until it's well incorporated. So I'm going to let it get to a boil, and then after it boils, I'm going to turn it to simmer, the lowest setting, put the lid on, which is somewhere, and then I'll leave it there for about 45 minutes. So I'll put my timer on for 45 minutes, and when I come back, then I'll show you the rest of it. See you in a few minutes. Hi, welcome back. I'm finishing up my elderberry syrup. So it's been simmering for 45 minutes, and I just took the burner off and set it aside to cool. And then I'm going to strain it in here. All that goodness. Kind of getting all of the juice in there. Okay, that's that. So now I want to make sure that it's cooled down, which is why I waited a little bit, so it's much cooler. And then we're going to add our honey. So I brought 2 different kind of honeys out for you to see. We have the raw Manuka honey, which is very popular right now. I've been using it in my elderberry syrup. It has great properties. It's antiviral, antibacterial, as well as other honeys. Also helps fight infection, helps heal ulcers or stomach issues. So it has some great properties, as well as so that's Monaco honey, which is what I put in what I'm going to be putting in it today. And then you have the raw honey. So also raw local honey is going to be localized to what's going on in your area. So that's another option. So I don't have a local, I just have raw right now. So I got to get some more local honey, and that will help with seasonal allergies, the pollen, and what's going on in your area. So that's why it would be a good idea if you can get some good raw local honey and you put it in your elderberry syrup. That's going to battle against your area allergies and colds and things that are coming up. So that's why I have 2 different options out. So whatever honey you want. So after this is cooled, then you add in your honey, and then you just incorporate it. And after it's all incorporated, then you just put it in a jar. I have a jar right here. You can put it in here, and you put it in the fridge, and it lasts 6 months or so. And you have 1 tablespoon for adults a day to keep off any colds. 1 teaspoon a day for kids. 1 year and up. When Livy was under a year old, I would do it without honey, and I would just give her this part right here. And she would have that every day to help boost her immune system, because this is amazing for boosting the immune system alone. Honey is just an added bonus to it. So you have that, and then you just put it in there, and you have it every day. The other thing is that when you are sick, you can have it more often. So every 2 to 3 hours. So if the girls are fighting something, I'll be like, okay, here's a spoonful of elderberry syrup, and I'll do it myself as well. So I always have it in my fridge in the winter especially, and I even take it in the summer, 1 tablespoon a day, just as a preventative. So That's how you make elderberry syrup, and I will see you next time with Health with Erin. See ya.